Okay, find the slope-intercept form of a line that goes through a certain point and has a certain slope. Do you remember what was the form of a line we used when we know one point and the slope? Will? No? Point slope. Right, it's in the name, point slope. Well, more important than knowing the name is, what is it? What's that form? Y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. Okay? So in this case, you only have one point. That's why it's only the x1, y1. You don't have an x2, y2 because you don't know 2 points. You don't have 2 points. Okay, so you're going to substitute for, this is the x1. It's the known point. This is the y1. And there's the slope. So it says this, find the form in slope-intercept, right? So this is point slope. How do we put it into slope-intercept form? We're going to plug in, solve for y. Then it will be. So y plus 5 equals 3/4 x plus 2, right? Because in each case, it's y minus negative 5 is y plus 5. X minus negative 2 is x plus 2. Okay, y plus 5 equals 3/4 x plus 3/2. And then last step, subtract 5. So y equals 3/4 x. If you have 3 halves and you subtract 5, you would need a common denominator. How many halves are there in 5? 10, right? It's like 10 halves. So 3 halves minus 10 halves is minus 7 halves. So that's slope-intercept form. So that's exactly how the question is worded too, right? It says, here's a point, here's the slope, find this, okay? And then graph it. Okay, what's the first point that I graph? The y-intercept, right? Negative 7 halves is negative 3.5. You could stick it in the calculator and see that. So that would be about right here. And then how is the slope telling me to go up and over? Up 3/4, right? So from this point, which is halfway in between 2 lines, right? 1, 2, 3, and then over 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would be about right there. Sketch a line. Now, if instead you just said, well, I'll sketch the line, I'll sketch this point, negative 2, negative 5, right? 1, 2, go down to negative 5, and then I'll use the same slope. That's okay as long as you use some point and the slope. Okay. What would you do if you were given not the point and the slope, but you were given 2 points? What would you do? What's that? Now, how could you find the equation of a line if all you were given is 2 points? What can you do with 2 points that we just did on the last slide? Find slope, right? And then once you have the slope, then you've got the point slope, right? You've got 2 points in the slope, so then you can do it.